Good morning, Facebook. It is Friday morning. I am Shannon Carlton with Cowork Landing in Brandon, and my blog this week was about I had to purge some things out of my house at the beginning of this year, and so like the entire house had to have the floors redone. So the family room, the front room, the kitchen, the den, all of it. So I had to move everything, which meant I had to move everything back in. Well, in the process of moving things back in, I really started taking a look at the things that I have, and that I realized that there's some things that I just don't like anymore, and I was keeping them simply because I'd had them for 20 years. One of them was this huge piece of furniture that's been in my family room. It housed the TV and some photos and books and things like that, and it was just huge. And a couple of weeks before I had the floors redone, I repainted it, and I was really proud. Well, it wasn't a nice piece of furniture, but it became a nice piece of furniture, in my opinion. But as I was looking at it and I was considering the new floors, I just thought, I don't want this piece of furniture anymore. It doesn't serve me anymore. And I had the same epiphany about some decorating items, some pictures on the walls and things like that, that they had just always been there, and I'd never really thought about if I liked them anymore and if I needed them anymore. And when I did start thinking about that, I threw a lot of things away, gave some things away, and started to bring some things in that were more me, the me that I am now. And so I started thinking about that in context of some things like mindset, like habits, like the way that we, mindset is the way that we, or the way that we act. These are all things that are sort of ingrained in us, and they just have always been, so we just continue to do it without thinking about it. But if we think about it and we think about some habits that we have that maybe we had when we were, in our 20s that don't serve us anymore, or that we had a few months ago that don't serve us anymore. So are there some things in your life, even in your home, that you have kept just because they've always been? And when you consider them and consider their place in your life, maybe they don't have a place in your life anymore. And there's something that you need to move out so that you can move something in that's more you, that will serve you more now in the place that you're in right now. So I'd love to hear from you if you've got something that you really feel like, oh my goodness, there are some things or something that I need to get rid of so I can add something else. I'd love to hear from you, and I'd love to chat with you and see if there's anything I can help you with. All right, you guys have a great week.